Hi, I'm Suzanne, a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Canada. Welcome to another Monday Makes video on my blog and YouTube channel. For today's card, I'm featuring the beautiful Peacock stamp set. This is a celebration item. You can only earn this stamp set with a $60 purchase here in Canada. I have a piece of Whisper White thick card. I have used my embossing buddy to sprinkle anti-static powder on the card, and now I'm stamping with Versamark, which is a clear sticky ink, and I will be sprinkling white embossing powder over top of this card and then heating from behind. That is my preference. I find that the cardstock doesn't warp as much when I heat it from behind. I don't know why. My preference. And now I am going to sponge on two different colors of inks. So firstly, I want to make mention, well, it takes a while for the inks to sort of build up on that, on the card, on paper. It just takes a bit. So while we have a minute here, I will tell you that celebration is almost over. So this stamp set that I'm using today is not going to be available anymore for, I think it's like a week we got till the 31st of March. And then it's gonzo, bye-bye. Can't get it anymore. And secondly, the inks that I'm using, Peekaboo Peach and Flirty Flamingo, are the 2016-2018 in colors. So these two colors, which I love quite a lot, are going bye-bye as well, May 31st. So there'll be a whole bunch of new colors coming in, but these ones are going to be coming out. So if you have the ink pads, and you, I would suggest you getting the re-inkers as soon as possible, because they do sell out. All right, now since my sponging has done, I am going to take another card base. I just cut it in half, and then I'm bringing in the Teeny Tiny Wishes stamp set. So I'm bringing out my stamp positioner. This is called a Stamparatus, and I am using a clear piece of plastic to get the proper placement of that red rubber stamp. And once that was perfect, that was just a clear plastic sheet that I got from my Stamp-A-Majig, which was also a positioning tool. And I was using my archival black ink here, so I wiped it with a baby wipe, but it didn't quite come off, so I'm using just a little alcohol swab. You can get this at the pharmacy for like $3 for a box of like 50 or something. They're really inexpensive. All right, so now that sentiment says Happy Easter, and I've placed it on my card front, and now I'm using foam adhesive strips to, I'm going to secure that to the front of the card. So this is going to be one of those, you know, it looks like a piece of paper kind of haphazardly across the patterned paper, really. This is kind of the first time I've done this. I know that some companies have dies that actually cut this really quite correctly. I'm just sort of going by the seat of my pants here. And I actually, because I was going by the seat of my pants, I did waste a little bit of the foam adhesive, but you know, it is what it is. It was sort of winging it, right? So I am placing that edge of the paper, and you can see on that left side, there was no heat embossing and sponging, so I did go in there and I re-sponged it. But then after I put this white card on the front, I did go back and put some more stamping on there on that left side. You can see it magically appears in a second. See? No, and then yes. All right, and then here is the shimmer ribbon pack. You get 3 different colors with this. Again, it's a celebration item. I quite liked this ribbon. I don't often use a lot of ribbon, but I quite like the consumables from the celebration this time around. So here I'm just, I wanted to add a bow and a bit of ribbon to the top of this very plain card, and glue dot to anchor that bow in place, and just nipped off the edges, and then I added one more glue dot to that ribbon end. And that is my card for today. So happy Easter to y'all, and hope you have a good one. Bye. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf to visit my website, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.